Hi everyone, this video is an exercise 11D question 1, and in this video I'm going to do parts E and F. So in part E we have cos 2x over 3 plus sine 2x. Okay, so as we have discussed before, this section is about the reverse chain rule, and as you can see at the numerator looks like the derivative of the denominator, because when you differentiate sine you will get cosine. And this is exactly the case. So whenever we see that's the case, then the best thing we can do is making an educated guess of the length of the denominator as the function that is integrated. So in this case, this is the educated guess that when we integrate, then we'll get ln of 3 plus sine 2x. Now we need to check whether this guess is absolutely correct or needs some adjustments. Most of the times we need to adjust our guess. So in this case, the way that we check that is actually very simple. We just we differentiate the guess and just compare that with what we have here, because here is derivative of that, right? And then we might need to make some adjustments. So when we differentiate, so the denominator is just 3 plus sine 2x, and the numerator is 2 cos 2x. So as you can see, this is very similar to cos 2x over 3 plus sine 2x. The only difference is that here we have this constant of 2. So in order to basically not have that, we must have 1 over 2 outside. So just as a another constant here. So that means simply the adjustment that we need to make is that 1 over 2 ln 3 plus sine 2x. So that's essentially the derivative in this case. Okay, now part F. So we have sine 2x over 3 plus cos 2x cubed. Now, whenever you see that the power difference between the function that you have in the numerator and the one that is in the denominator is more than 1. So, for instance here, numerator is just to the power of 1, but denominator is cubed. Then, in those cases, len is not going to work. So instead, we can rewrite this in the form sine 2x times 3 plus cos 2x to the power of minus 3 dx. And whenever it's in this form, then the educated guess is taking the bracket that has the power, the highest power. I mean, when it's in the denominator, it's the highest power. So we take that in terms of the educated guess, and we add 1 to the power. So in this case, it becomes minus 2. And this becomes our guess. And let's differentiate again and see how good this guess is. So we'll have minus 2, which is the power. And then cos 2x differentiates to minus 2 sine 2x. And this is equal to, and obviously we have the bracket as well, which becomes 3 plus cos 2x to the power of minus 3. So this is equal to 4 sine 2x over 3 plus cos 2x cubed. And as you can see, this is very similar to what we have here. We just have this additional constant of 4. So in order to not have that, we must have 1 over 4 outside. So that means in terms of our guess, it must be 1 over 4 times 3 plus cos 2x to the power of minus 2. So that's essentially the answer here.